This is the video for the last day of 2016, December 31st, and it's titled, Successful Peacemakers Are Murdered. For my last video of 2016, I want to draw attention to a peacemaker who was also a dictator of a modern third world nation. Muammar Gaddafi was a visionary, the leader of Libya. He was murdered by Americans controlled by an evil elitist system of fraud. There are 10 things we should know about him and his vision for Africa. Yes, his vision was a threat to the demon's artificial intelligence New World Order plan to control humanity. As 2016 ends, I wonder what it will take to turn this insane world around, making peace on earth possible. Here is the vision, or the video rather, I recommend watching if you want to know the truth, and I provide the link. Forget the fake news on so-called mainstream media that is controlled by charlatans in charge of the fake fiat monetary system that creates money out of thin air, unlike Gaddafi's gold-backed system. Indeed, I planned this actually several days ago for the last video of the year, but I want to list 10 things that, and this is what that video that I mentioned in the blurb, these are the 10 things that it enumerates that Gaddafi did while being the leader of Libya. Now remember, this is the person who is seen by the United States and the New World Order people as a horrible dictator that did horrible things to his country, and the people needed to be rescued from his rule. Number one, the first thing he did was he gave everyone there a free home. Now bear in mind that prior to him taking control and bringing things into balance in there, many people lived in tents or makeshift shelters. They didn't even have what we would call in the Western world a home, a real house or apartment or whatever. They didn't have that. So that was the first thing it did. Everyone got a free home. You didn't have to buy it. It was given to you by the country. Number two, education and medical care were also free. You didn't have to pay for whatever level of education you wanted to get. It was provided free, and whatever medical care you needed was free. And if you had to go out of the country to get the medical care that you needed, they provided the transportation for you to go to the other country to have the medical treatment to get the medical treatment that you needed. Wow. Three, they put up the largest irrigation project in the world, turning the deserts of northern Africa into garden paradises. I mean, with pipelines and canals all over the place, drawing water out of the aquifer that was there in the northern part of Africa. That's underneath the desert, folks. It's underneath the desert. There's all sorts of water there. And he recognized that and made good use of it. Number four, farming businesses were funded by the government. If you wanted to become a farmer, you were encouraged by the government, and the government provided you the funds to create your farm. I mean, wow, what a concept. $5,000 was given to all mothers when they had a child. In other words, here's some money to help you make provisions for your family, for your newborn child. $5,000 to every mother for every child that was born. Number six, electricity was free. You didn't get a power bill every month. Number seven, it was very cheap gas or petrol. I mean, it was like 1 or 2 cents a liter in equivalent US currency, for example. 8, he raised the education literacy levels. I mean, prior to him coming into power, most Libyans were illiterate. He raised that from maybe I don't remember what the numbers were, but a very low percentage, 13% or something like that, literacy rate in the country, to 87 or something percent. I mean, tremendous, tremendous leap in literacy, teaching the children how to read. What a concept. Number 9, he provided debt-free, no-interest loans. If you needed to get a loan, it was provided with no interest at all. That's actually, you know, an old principle. Interest was forbidden in biblical law, for example. It was forbidden to charge interest. Biblical law. I want you to hear that. Number 10, he introduced the gold-backed currency. As I said, he provided real money backed by real assets, not money created out of thin air like the cabal creates their money, backed by nothing. It was a long time ago backed by gold and silver, then just by silver, then by nothing. And so since Nixon was president, it's been backed by absolutely nothing. They just print it. They print it. And then they charge interest on it. And this is the system that has been running the monetary system of the world. And that because it operates the monetary system, it operates the governments and the corporations and all of the other institutions that we have to deal with. And I mean deal with them because they are so anti-human, so anti-truth, so anti-blessings, so anti-everything that's good. And they make promises and they put on a mask as if they're good people, but they're demons. They are very, very sick people. Look at Hillary. Look at the people that we know and find out what they've been doing. Don't believe the nonsense that's put out by the fake news that this whole scandal with Pizzagate is not a real scandal, is not truth. This is how the elite have been living. And they've been drawing all sorts of other people into their web, and it is like a spider web that's sticky and traps human souls and entraps people. And they're doing it with trying to get rid of the soul, trying to figure out how to make humans nothing more than machines that serve them and don't ask any questions and have no intelligence at all. They're robots, in other words. They want a robotic humanity. And this is their vision for the world, folks. As we end 2016, I want you to focus on what they did to Gaddafi, but what they want to do to humanity. They want to destroy humanity and wipe out every semblance of rationality, every semblance of truthfulness, every semblance of love, every semblance of real charity and a mindset of helping one another succeed. Their plan is not the success of humanity. Their plan is the demise of humanity. And you need to get that through your head, and you need to stop paying attention to what they put out, which is, as I said, fake news, propaganda. It's not truth. Listen to your heart. Pay attention to what's going on in the world and wake up. Wake up. That's the greatest deterrent that we have to stopping their plans dead in their tracks. We need to stop allowing them to murder the good people. And we need to put the good people out in front where they can show those of us that are still waking up the way. Thank you for listening. Namaste.